Now, woo, it's a beautiful day. Hello, guys. Hello, my YouTubers. Welcome one more time again to my YouTube channel, Elijah Seranga Notes. And as usual, Elijah Seranga. And even today, we are going to have a class. So, I believe it's going to be a good time. We are going to learn something also fundamental in our learning. Without wasting any time, let's just jump right into it. Come on. Today, we are going to understand about semitone and tone. Yeah, as simple as that. Semitone and tone. What is a semitone? A semitone is the smallest interval or distance between notes. Mostly they use piano, they use keyboard, or you can even say guitar, but let's use piano. It's the smallest interval or distance between notes on the piano. And that's it. Smallest distance between notes on the piano, between notes on the guitar. And just because we don't have a keyboard right now, but it would be really easier for us to use a keyboard, then we transfer it to guitar, but still I can explain it. So, for example, when you come from a white note going to the black note, or is that distance is what we call a semitone. And there's sometimes the other name they use is a half step. I guess you've seen or you've watched that before, where they always use H, which means a half step. It's the same as semitone. And we are going to understand here on the guitar also as well. So now, semitones are always between the white notes and the black notes. Those are what we call semitones always, or half steps. For example, now today, we are going to use this, my cameraman. We are going to use this string to get our example. Let's start from this note. Of course, this is an E string. I believe you know that. If you don't know, go back to my YouTube channel. You can check for YouTube for the string names. We are going to start with this as our reference point. This note, this is E. Then we are going to start with F. So this is going to be our reference point. So now we are going to use this. Of course, this is an E string, the last string. So now we are going to use, this is an F note. Yeah, the first fret. Let us use it as our point of reference. I mean, where are we starting from? If I come from here up to here, that means I've slightly gone what we call a half step or a semitone. It's our smallest distance. You see, the distance is really just small. From here up to here. In other words, I'm coming from F to F sharp. So you see, it's something I've been talking about when it comes to the keyboard. That a semitone is in between the white and the black notes. Yeah, where you're just coming from a white note and you just go to the black notes. That means you've gone what we call a semitone or half step. Then what we call a tone. What is a tone? A tone is the next largest interval or distance between notes on the piano. You can use guitar. So now we are going to let us see also practically here what is a tone. And the other name they always use actually is a whole step. I believe you always see what we call a W sometimes when you're watching your videos, your other videos, maybe from your YouTube. So now, this is our reference point. So coming from here, then you jump one fret, then you go to the other. You have not what we call a tone or a whole step. So from here up to here, that's a whole step or a tone. In other words, in simple terms, a tone is made up of two semitones, if you realize. Because we say this is our reference point, which is not F. So from F, you go to F sharp. Then from F sharp, you go to G. And yet from F up to G, That's a tone. So you see, a tone is made up of two semitones. A whole step is made up of 2.5 steps. So please, regardless of any point where you're starting from the guitar or the keyboard, trust me, as long as you come from one note, then just go to the next note. Mostly on the keyboard, from white note to black notes. Okay, there are some spaces, still there is no black note. For example, like E, you just go to F, and from B, from C, you go to B. No, from B you go to C. Yeah, from B you go to C. There's no any black note. Now that is with the keyboard. And now with the guitar, because it is different somehow, but it doesn't matter where you are, which point you're starting from. Even if I start from here, if I go from here, just slightly go to the next fret, that means I've got what we call a half step or a semitone. If I happen to start from here, for example, and then jump one fret and then go to the other, then I've made what we call a tone. Now, for example, coming from here up to here, that's what we call a tone. I mean, that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. Shall meet in the next episode. Thank you so much, the people from the USA. You always watch my content, and I want to appreciate. Then please, guys, the 70% of you don't subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. You watch the content, but then you don't subscribe. Please, I'm just saying. Please subscribe to my channel. And let's meet in the next episode. Bye for now. Let's meet.